We are not slaying no princess, big dog. What is this?
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
You have to kill me. Most likely.
I'll make this quick.
Thank you.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hand.
Yeah, look at my hair. You sure I ain't the monster?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
I hope so too, you know.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Thank you.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Dang.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It was, buddy. Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Godking channel. We are back again on Slay the Princess. Okay. Low game. This time we're doing the prisoner one. This was the one for the prisoner. That was also the one that I forgot last time.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is it the same as last?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's the same, buddy. Oh wait, no, here it is. Yeah,
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
No, but I'm pretty sure I died last time.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
Yep.
I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
True.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Oh yeah, so did.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Nah, but I know what happened.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
No, buddy, no.
Sure you are.
Exactly. I like the voice of skeptic. Let's continue.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
True.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Well, good point.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
For real, like, buddy, you forced her to kill me.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
She ain't dangerous, man.
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
It's not a fact. We know what happened.
Just be quick about it.
Tell her she was even able to kill me. Yeah, who
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Nah, I need to know everything, buddy. By the way, why couldn't they kill her then?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Just to be here?
Yes, right. We're here because we're special.
Exactly.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
I'll take my dang time, narrator. Yeah.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
Nah. Well, she only slit my throat, buddy, yeah.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a the skeptic. How you say it? That's me right there. He's me.
What proof could you possibly ask for?
Like, why is she doing this? Like,
literally anything.
Is that? Yeah, I'm agreeing with the hero too this time.
Fine. Check your pockets.
My pockets.
You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words "The Evidence" written across the front.
You just did this, didn't you, bro? You just did this, narrator.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
You did this. This is not my handwriting.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
Exactly. Thank you, exactly.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
I don't believe you, buddy.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
Exactly.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Probably, hero. Yep. So.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I ain't saving nothing. I just turn. Hold up. Let's save this. Hold up. Yes, save. I've been deleted.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her?
Ian?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. I'll go to the cat. I'll tell the pyramid. I'm not going to the cat. Let's save this game, bro. Actually, yes, I like this one a lot more. I relish in the world.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Am I walking right now?
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep, so it is.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Mother.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Can I just turn back around?
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
And
Forever.
I do not care, buddy.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Hey, back at that cabin again.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Good. Yeah.
What's going on? Where are we?
Wait, what's going on? What's going on my screen here?
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
Oh, this could have been my imagination this whole time. What? It is quiet. Sound. Feel as a crawl across the ferret of reality. Find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Oh, what? Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something in there crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Man, what? Why this one's got so many good stuff? Alright, let's do that. Yes, embrace it. It is, I don't know for us to escape this place. Pushing against it. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Great. This world broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagon finger, there's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Wait, I got something. Wait, what's that? I got something up there.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Go right here and tab and keep on. Wait. Oh, so I already did it. Yeah, alright, okay, this already been done. So, let's go right here and load this. And let's do it the other one this time. This is a nightmare wake up. It's not.
You're on
So
a path.
so that did nothing then. Alright, go on this one then.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose that's strange. You're really... but fine.
Wait, what? Did
Okay,
we
that's
do this?
same as last time. Okay, yeah. This I'll see to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will... Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Exactly, Skip.
Did you just say wink out loud?
Hey, shut up, narrator.
No, I didn't. Wink.
I mean, I was this Nordic clown focus on the princess.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Bro, this is all new. Like that, yes. I am deeply invested this time. You didn't say anything about it. Yeah, you didn't say nothing about it. Wait, the whole having a different. Yeah.
Very different.
Exactly, hero.
Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Exactly.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I have, buddy.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
The big giant mirror, though. Let's do the mirror first. Let's do the mirror first this time.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
Exactly, Skip. Man, I love Skip the most. Me and Skip, we
There isn't a
vibe.
mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
You don't see the mirror?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
You know it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Yeah. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Bro, I don't
I
want.
hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Okay, so that's all that mirror thing did.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Skeptical. Let me do the
Sure,
talk.
she killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again?
Exactly.
Yes, I'm sure, and I've already got a plan for that.
You do?
Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan
Ain't gonna
is
lie, I might listen
don't
to
give the
Skepta.
world-ending monstrosity your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon.
Peachy, we'll be fine.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
You know what? Okay, Skeptical.
Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
I'm gonna listen to Skeptical. Is Skeptile or Skeptical? He's listening. That's the only reason.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase.
All new here.
A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Bro, this is all new.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
She sound normal.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here.
What the world? Dang, they got her chained up for real this time.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
It was on the table, buddy.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too, but it's just there.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
It was. I didn't pay no attention to it if it was or not.
It was.
Okay, I believe you, Skepta.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Well, you know what? This is too much stuff. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything, you know. Let's just leave her.
The door locked behind us the last time we tried that, remember?
You know what, Skip? I really like you.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. It doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually.
See that?
That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else. Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
Exactly.
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
You already know this, like, don't act like you don't remember.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Yep, yeah, you ain't wrong.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Yep.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Yeah, what happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you
Oh,
in.
well, hold on. Then. Okay.
You do as she...
Thank you.
You have everything you need to deal with her and save the world. I'm sure the door will open as soon as you finish your incredibly important task. Doesn't sound like we'll be able to talk him into letting us leave. Yeah, not a chance. He's single-minded about this. But don't worry. There are plenty of things that aren't in his control.
Oh, Skip, so we ain't gonna lose control this time.
For instance, us. Her. But mostly us. If he didn't have his limits, we wouldn't be here. Not like this.
Nice. What do you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
I wanna be able to cut her head off.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to
Nick,
trust
shut up, narrator. Shut up.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests. No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Oh, no, I ain't not doing that.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something
She's gonna
we
kill us
don't.
for one.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Hero, shut up, bro.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Oh, Skeptical is spitting. He is spitting this video. God dang, there's so much stuff. I gotta do a lot of talking, man.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Okay, I might.
Maybe it'll fit.
She actually started smiling at that. I might have to get chained up
I
too.
hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Yeah, you ain't the boss of me. I'll chain myself up. Okay. Not gonna lie, this is a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna, I'm as I want to do this. I'm not giving you the weapon. I want you to just keep exploring.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over. And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I'm not afraid to resort to violence.
Oh.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
Damn.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she? Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others.
We had this last time.
Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
He is right. Skeptical is right.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
Wow, buddy.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Dang. Now I feel bad for the narrator.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
That is indeed true.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
Oh.
You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Oh my, shut up. Okay. Now save this and time for us start doing some voting and stuff. Okay. Now it's time to get into action. Let's expect the. No, actually, first I want to ask this. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Well,
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
yeah.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I believe you. You didn't lie last
I
time.
guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Okay, well, dang, there is so many options, bro. This is too much. We gonna be here all day. I want to expect the chapel
I
first.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
Man, shut up, man, narrator.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Maybe.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Well, we finna go try.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Exactly. Let's go.
What if he's telling the truth?
Hero, you shut up too. Let me and Skepta do the talking. I ain't gonna lie. I need to find out how to pronounce this word right, bro.
He isn't.
Hold on. Let me see how I pronounce this word right real quick. Hold up. All right, skeptic. Okay, we learned how to say the word today, y'all. Skeptic.
I am.
Man, I'm expecting the shackles, man.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
I'll lock myself up with you.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad.
The music stopped
Is it
too.
bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Skeptic.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Yes.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Yep.
Yes.
Ah, cool. You got your own jelly. That is nice. Hold on. Also, I'll be hiding my face cam now. Just like get a good image of it, bro. This nice stuff.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Yeah, kind of comfortable too.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
Well, that's how it is, man.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Sure did.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Yeah. What should we do? So we're both stuck here now.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not. No. Nope.
That's rude.
Well, wait inside.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something.
Look at the dagger.
You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
It is what it is, hero.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Nah, I don't think we're missing anything.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
Yes.
At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Her very existence is a
Oh
threat. It
my
harms
god,
everything
narrator,
around it.
shut up, man.
How exactly does that work?
Exactly, Skeptic.
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes
Did he just cut
again.
me off?
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Yeah.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first.
Oh,
A
yeah,
bit
the
of
walls and
weathering
stuff.
here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
I don't like small talk, remember?
Oh my lady.
Still rude. You continue to wait in silence,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework,
Sure
and watch
can.
lichen spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
For real.
She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't.
I like the magical change. Is it an eyeball or a hole?
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass. Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
We outside. We can see the sky, girl. You see the sky and they have my face.
And? I think he's gone.
The narrator's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
That is true.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
What the? That what happened earlier to me. It's the outside world that's bad. A mirror. The mirror on that wall.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Exactly. I don't know where it's going. The mirror would have
Yes.
gone too.
Does that mean the world ended? It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
Exactly. I don't know how we even.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
Yeah.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
The mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
Fear.
Fear.
Fear. Oh, we guys approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Hey, I want it if I could.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. They're gone. My voices are gone. What the world is you? That's what I look like. Oh, what? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, y'all. Look at me. I look like a I'm the monster. I'm the monster. You are alone until that empty is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. There she is. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Bro, what? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That didn't make no sense to me.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
I like the music too.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Yeah, I sure do feel bad. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
It is true. Just like Adam and Eve or something. You know where the narrator went?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That is true.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you gonna trap me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the world beyond this space?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, it does. Yes. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. I gotta re-go back. Oh, my. Aren't you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Dang. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape,
intense.
to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
It'll save this. Well, we save this at least. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever then.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What did happen? My game just closed out. What the world? My game just closed. What just happened? Hold on. What?
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
So you telling me that you closed out my game to do this to me? You closed out my game? Ain't no, bro. Talk. This is my favorite games now. My favorite game here. You closed me out just for me to come back to you, and I was gone for a mere month. You know what? Okay, make me forget. We did.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I'll remember her.
You won't.
Dang.
You're on a path. You're here.
But it ain't no. Actually, I wonder what happened if I just keep going to the cabin.
You make your... We're not... The interior... Her voice...
Who's that?
She said, don't... Good. You walk down the stairs.
Okay, so this is the same. Okay. Let's load back to this. Oh, shoot.
She asks that you won't.
I go all the way back. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, everybody, I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back and okay. Now let's attack let's try to attack that entity.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Wow, okay. Well, destroy your body.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay, so this is all gonna lead back to the same thing again then. Yeah.
You won't.
Okay, yeah, same thing. Alright, that's all I had to see. Alright. We're back here now. Okay, so instead of the shackles, okay, I trust you. Give her the knife. Let's give her the knife this time.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for
Skeptic.
you?
Man, look, man. I seen some things. I'm a new person.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
Oh, Rory. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
Well, dang.
A little. I think you got your point across.
Well, yeah, I ain't afraid of dying again. I probably died about two times now. Probably multiple times.
You slide the blade across the floor.
I still did it anyway.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
No problem.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
She's gonna cut herself.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her
Y'all.
own neck.
Y'all hear the music, the sound? Just listen to it for a minute. Oh, they didn't do the keep cut.
No.
Ooh, we're gonna save it. And first we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch first, everybody. Okay, y'all don't wanna watch it? Skip by a couple of seconds ahead.
Her eyes stare forward.
What?
unblinking
Why am I looking
as
away?
She soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Are you serious?
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder,
Dang.
and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free.
I really hope.
Bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
I really hope I can like just play this. If I can't, if this is covered up, y'all, I'll probably put my Patreon thing up there. Even though I don't really use my Patreon as much yet, it'll be up there for the Patreon thing if it is like severed.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Hero, we can't put the head back, buddy.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
Yeah.
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
That is true, Skeptic. It is
You don't
true.
need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
No.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things, the danger has passed. You can relax.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down.
Exactly.
I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave
Hero,
already?
shut up. No, you're gonna save this, and yeah, put that right there.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids, then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Yeah. Let's go. I
You
didn't
open the
say it.
cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
What?
Well played.
Free a prisoner. Talking heads. Free a prisoner.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Ain't no way.
Over?
Is he gone?
Is he gone?
Yeah, he gone.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Yeah.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Yep, no problem.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
It happened again? Wait.
I'm back. This...
You're
It's the same thing. She just got her body back? Oh, it's different.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me...
That's new. So what happens now?
Nothing there is bring me. More than you have found, but she asks that I tell you you won't.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the
Right in
end
the
of that
prison, I
path
hate that.
is...
That's crazy. It changed. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. Alright, let's leave the basement without that body then.
fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
It's true.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
Oh yeah, sure is.
The door. Check the door.
On my way, man. On my way.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
There's nothing out here.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
What?
Okay.
It's the lamest reward ever.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Like hell it is.
Exactly. Exactly.
What's done is done. And there's no going
I'll
back.
kill myself. How about that?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I am not happy.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win. We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Nah. Let's just save this again. I don't know, I'm pretty happy.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Wait, that was an ending? You did it. You saved it.
You stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do
Wait,
you?
what?
You know what you have to do.
He ruined my happy ending. Sorry, we're not doing
Don't
it.
apologize. I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly stops beating.
He killed us.
Are you killing us?
You'll forgive me eventually.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Dang.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
The me of this timeline is going crazy.
I don't have to answer that.
The me of last video has lost his mind.
That's all we needed to hear.
Even though I did say kill myself earlier.
It turns out that it doesn't take too long to die after your heart stops beating.
Yeah, I was gonna kill myself anyway, so.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The Grey?
You're on a path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
Oh my, I'm finna save. Okay, I'm gonna save Grey here, right? I'm gonna go back to these. I'm gonna load these here. Gonna do those and I'm gonna go back to Grey. Alright, let's look away.
Close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's her play.
Killing herself?
We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
It is true.
And then, finally, you hear a snap. There is a... This is worse than...
Niet
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized. I think you can open your eyes now. The princess's eyes stare. Of course, the princess is slain and the world is...
We should...
What?
I can think of...
You don't eat... I'm just...
It's the same as last time, okay. Alright, let's load up this one, I believe. Yeah. Okay, and this time let's cut her out on your own, give her the blade. Okay, this time let's cut her out and stuff.
Do you think these chains take away my saying things? I said no.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
You gonna really throw hands with me? You gonna really throw hands with me? Hold up. Look at this. She really bolted her fist up at everything.
In an instant they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
We really lost this. We really lost. We really lost again.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
She really was serious about this.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if she walked up to us with a blade again, after what happened between us?
For real? Dang.
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Drop it.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a
Well,
swift
I
kick.
am dizzy.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Is this me just passing the knife over again?
She pulls up her...
You
Yeah.
She
Yep, it's the same as last time. So let's load up and that's a Slater Princess this time.
You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved
Oh, that's
lungs.
right, but I was getting
You
choked out.
strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward,
no scratches,
barely
man.
able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart. The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge.
Well, not really. Well,
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and
Execute
the
the
world is
prisoner.
saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I don't like this. It was too easy.
It was not too easy, we almost died.
for real.
That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here, I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now.
This is
You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
that is true, hero.
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone. And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade.
This is killing ourselves
Fear
again.
with your...
It is.
You won't, but oh,
Yep, it's us again.
this isn't
Deck,
Well, I can go and kill myself
got
this time.
that? Why should it?
I don't have that.
That's all we needed.
You raise the blade, you collapse to the floor,
Yeah, we'll see about that.
And that's the gray.
you're on a path.
Okay. Alright, let's do it one more time. Alright, this time, Slater Princess, Slater Princess.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she's in an instant there are
Drop it.
thoughts. How many times? You steel your will and but a single chains.
None.
And just like
I don't like
it was, that's right. Let's
you.
it's
Fine.
with your
I
work
suppose it's
done.
the
You
Same as last time. Okay, so let's do this then.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
Huh?
as you move towards the princess, she set the metal chain.
Ain't
Drop
no.
the knife.
I can see what.
How
So all of it would have been the same
as your
anyway.
weapon falls your hand.
That was.
She pulls up her hair.
You
Okay,
can
so.
st-
Well. Yeah, that was. Oh, no.
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess, your blade primed to deliver a lethal strike.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move in an instant,
Drop it.
how many times? You steal your for the
None.
and
I don't like it.
that's let you.
It's fine. The
I
window
thought all the other ones would have been the same. Okay, well. I guess we did everything we had to do there. Okay, I guess next video we're gonna do gray, but I'm gonna pick it right back up. So hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know I did. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, I enjoyed this a lot. So with that being said, I'm finna see y'all all next time, and I'm finna continue on to gray right now actually.
That wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
All right, everybody. I hope I added like the beginning of like the dang in the intro. Basically, this is the gray. Last video we unlocked it, okay, and I'm definitely doing the prisoner. Please go watch that. I actually love that video so much. I love that one so much. I was invested in that one, okay. But let's see what the gray's about.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
Cold.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
There's nothing around us.
I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
Okay, weirdo.
He's not wrong. Sentimentality won't help us here. We need scientific rigor. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
2.
It's our 3rd. What gave it away?
Oh, 3 times.
Your open discussions. The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget?
Or exactly.
I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first.
Sorry, buddy.
So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed. You say that, but we didn't have to do anything last time. She slew herself.
Slew? You mean killed?
It was nauseating. Yes. She cut off her head. And now she's dead. And I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave. She cut off her head? Her head? Without you doing anything?
Yep, that's right.
Yes.
Yep, that is right, narrator.
Then why, pray tell, are you here? Oh, I know that one. The gruff one stopped our heart and we died. Why? Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Wait, is that how I got the gray? Is how I got the gray.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy. We weren't. We were bored. You were bored. I was just unhappy. There were still answers that we needed to find.
For real.
It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
Yep, that's right, buddy.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us?
Exactly. I want to know the secrets.
The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she is dead.
Yep, that is true.
Oh, now isn't that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones. But perhaps she's not. There's only one way to find out. We should go see her.
Yes, let's go see. Actually, yeah, let's save this. Alright.
Yes, things are different, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not raining this time. I mean, it wasn't raining last
If
time.
this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Her influence? What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse. Oh, come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know? No.
Exactly. Hero's right.
Is there a reason it would be raining?
She's sad, or are we sad?
If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a corpse.
Cold is also spitting. What happens when we don't go to the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens. We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
Cold is upset that we was in that place for a long time.
That's great to hear, but it doesn't matter because you still died.
Hey, look, I didn't want to kill myself though, man. You gotta give me props for that.
No hard feelings, right?
Now, no hard feelings.
Of course not. No feelings at all.
See? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Cole. Yeah, see?
Speak for yourself.
You good. Here. Hero's mad, bro.
You wanted us to stay in the happiness void forever? I doubt that.
Yeah, I wanted to kill myself in the beginning too. I didn't want to see what happened. We just stayed though. Alright, let's just save this one. And actually, let's do the turnaround first. Let's just try this one first.
Sure. We've already seen what happens if we slay her. We might as well explore our surroundings, get a lay of the land.
Yeah, see what's new.
Let's see what we can find.
Ooh.
It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
Yeah, it is true, Cole.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up at the cabin, but everything is getting...
Don't tell me.
What's going on? I don't know. But it feels like...
Home.
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world?
This is the same as last time. Oh, I remember this right here. Yep, I remember this.
You're on a punt.
Yeah, I remember that, buddy. Alright, let's proceed to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives.
Yeah.
You've already managed to slay her once, just... don't muck it up this time, alright?
No problem, man.
What we do is entirely up to us.
Skeleton's not taking this, bro.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel.
Got it on auto?
Isn't that right? You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
I should have been put on auto.
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world. Why?
What then?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it? Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else?
Yes.
Maybe we are.
Yeah.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Alright, let's proceed to the cabin.
As soon as you
It's
enter the
new.
cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death
The
and
mirror's
stagnant
back.
water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond
Probably
repulsive.
nothing like the dungeon
But
last
you're
time.
not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall.
Y'all, look at this right here. This right here, look at that. Y'all see it not beside him, remember this black figure thing right here. Look at, bro, what?
Is that her? It's like she isn't even there.
That means she behind us, ain't it? I can see the
See?
eyeball. I can see the eyeball too. Look at that eyeball right there.
You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
Or any of the other times.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
Door.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door, it's just that damn mirror again.
Exactly.
Yes, the mirror that he can't see. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because she already killed herself.
And there's no on table neither, buddy.
But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
True.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Do you mean the mirror, buddy? But it is no.
If this is anything like last time, the mirror will disappear as soon as we try and touch it. I'm sure the door is just behind
Yeah, true.
it.
You know, I look like talking me.
You're clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now. The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
Yep, trying to go to it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist.
It exists, man.
Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes, trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. Maybe it won't disappear this time and we'll finally get a good look at ourselves. We should explore every option.
Yeah, see, every option. You know, skeptic is me. He is definitely me.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is
Not
just a little
last
to your
time.
right,
Just not
and a little
last
down.
Yep.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Yep.
So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in
We've
seeing
seen our other
things.
selves at the end. At the end, man.
No way left to go but down. The door to the basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation.
Bro, look at the walls and look at her. They have changed.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark
Her.
waters.
He even mentioned her. That's the princess, bro. He even mentioned her.
There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to agree with Cold Hill.
Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
What's up about last time? We good?
You receive no response.
Yo, we good?
Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Oh, really? Here? Now you feel exposed?
She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset.
We got Gray because we decided to actually kill her. So that's how we got Gray.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
It's true. Let's go down the stairs.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Bro, look at this.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
Yeah, it's gloomy,
See?
alright.
She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is.
Nah, she dead. We was in there for a long time, but we didn't kill ourselves.
Right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess
Bro, this is a
staring
horror
down
one.
at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead.
She's a ghost.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
We in a horror movie
Yeah,
now.
dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You gonna try?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Oh, yep. You sleep.
You were supposed to take me with you. Didn't I ask you for help? This isn't help.
I'm sorry. Why did you call and let me? Okay, we're gonna save this. Right here. And we're gonna just talk first. Why do you
But she
think?
doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch.
Look at this little water at the
in
bottom of it,
shadowed
by the way.
silence. Do you hear that trickling sound? The water's rising, isn't it?
Oh, the water.
It is, and it's rising fast.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
Bro, cold is just suicidal.
Bad, I bet.
That's all cold is. You ain't
I don't
telling me
think
nothing.
dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
No, you're killing yourself.
I want to kill myself.
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen
Window
place,
bunch
and
talking
judging
there.
by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon.
Window a bunch of talking,
Feel it
man.
creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place. Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it.
That is
Some
true.
things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start. Most people are.
Cold, man. Cold, bro. Cold.
Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
If this is how you're choosing to spend your last breaths, I won't stop you. But it won't make any difference.
Hey, we're gonna be talking then.
The water is up to your chin. You lose your footing, bobbing helplessly in the putrid flood.
We're gonna keep talking then until I drown.
Suddenly,
What the
door
heck?
to the basement is thrown from its hinges as one last massive wave of water comes crashing down, sweeping you up in a powerful current. You're bashed against the stone wall.
I just died?
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness.
Yeah,
Disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you,
Look at her.
watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out.
Ain't no.
It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this?
Won't keep talking,
Just
buddy.
keep breathing, we'll figure this out.
Won't keep talking.
Or we won't. It doesn't matter either
The
way.
cold just don't care.
But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Whole body.
You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Bro, look at my legs. And look at that, her face. And listen to the music.
Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Your lungs filled with water, the same way mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
That thing again?
I'm begging you. You're right. Part of me won't ignore the cowards. You have to
So
look.
cold is a new voice. Yeah, me again.
Something finds
Jeez.
me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a
Your body just changed again. That's how you do.
nothing as we are. But there is no exit. But this vessel.
Alright, so y'all wanna listen to this dialogue? Look at last video, the prisoner and stuff? Cause she pretty much repeating everything she said last time.
Freedom.
Yeah, she's repeating everything she said last time. Yeah, I mean,
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Your Honor, you're here.
I want something. I want to do this real quick. Wait, and I got a deja vu thing.
While I have never, and because it's known.
Okay, so I don't got my other voices with me no more. Okay. Why they go let me out? Are you trying to kill me? What's wrong with you? I don't want this. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do it and just don't let me drown. Alright, so yeah, let's just rush for the blade.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Until I drowned again. Yep.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You come to, so just keep all we want. But you don't. You're dragged as you sink below the surface.
It's the same as
But
last
there
time. It's the same thing.
I'm begging.
Oh my god. Ignore him.
You're
Yeah. It's me again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep, same thing. So what? I doubt it, but let's try rush to the door.
The princess eyed.
Yeah. Okay.
Bursts
Well.
open. A powerful wave of
Okay,
water
so
will come to
okay.
a moment later. So just keep
All right, y'all. So this one is sent. Okay. Let's do this.
See. So that's a little. I'm feeling.
All right, yeah.
You're the line.
Hurry up.
Yeah. She. Oh, what? Because we. How the world doesn't.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna ignore this. Since this video was so short, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add it on to the prisoner instead. So if it seemed like I was talking differently and all that stuff, because I decided just to put it up there. Oh, snap! I hit my microphone. Just to put it with the prisoner one, and that's it. Okay. That's all right. And with that being said, Godking is out once again. Really hope y'all enjoyed this full video. I decided to put them both together, and yeah, with that being said, I'll catch y'all next time. Alright.